Cosmo Times.
We are checking out the world of performing arts.
What are some cool and fun weekend activities? Welcome to this week's episode of Cosmo Times. We're filming here at Shanghai's very own ET Theater. It was once called Shanghai Gong Theater, an important historical landmark in Shanghai's history.
Do you know what makes this theater unique? Charlie Chaplin once walked down these very steps.
Exactly, and here is where he met the master of Peking opera, 梅兰芳。
想当初老子的队伍在开张龙宫，只有十几个人骑马跳江与皇军对阵。
Let's check out this week's Word on Street, where we will be asking the people of New York, Melbourne, and Shanghai what their favorite weekend activity is.
I know I want to watch Peking opera.
I am sure you would, but for me, I prefer something with more physical comedy.
TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday, and with Friday comes the weekend. I'm hitting the streets to find out what New Yorkers' weekend plans are here in the Big Apple.
Go for a bike ride.
Sleep.
Sleeping late and watching football.
Going out with my friends.
Ride my Harley with my wife.
Bike riding.
Going out with the guys and the girls, all from Ireland that live in New York.
We all bike ride, in fact.
Throughout the city, yeah. As a college student, you know, and working at the same time, there's very little of that. So if I can sleep as much as I can, I try to do that.
I like to play soccer and go to the park.
We go to different bars. We usually go to Stone Street. That's where loads of our friends work. So
I love the outdoors and just seeing nature.
Through Central Park, we have these bicycles.
So for the word on the street today, it looks like people enjoy hanging out on the weekends. They like to veg out, get in their PJs, and watch some good old-fashioned TV. Now, as for me, I'm actually the same exact way. I'll probably be in my bed till like 11, 12, but nothing wrong with that. Gotta stay rested to look like me. Reporting for Cosmo Times, I'm Christy Clemens. Now we're gonna go check in with Melbourne.
Melbourne offers an array of world-class activities, from theatre, sports, even shopping. The question is, which of these is the most popular weekend activity? Let's find out. So what do you like to do on the weekend?
Chill out and go out, enjoy the sun.
We usually go on hiking trips.
A hiking trip? So you're more of the active type?
Sort of, yes.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
Having some party.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, house party, Aussie party actually.
Probably just catch up with friends, go out for breakfast or something like that.
Just walk next to the river like that, enjoy the sun.
What's your favourite activity to do on the weekend?
Practice circus.
Practice a circus?
Yeah.
Oh, you a member of the circus?
I run a circus.
What's their favourite activity to do on the weekend?
Go to the beach.
Shopping?
We do a lot of
activity?
Is drinking party.
Drinking and party?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite activity to do on the weekend?
I guess shop.
Shop? Is that an activity or?
I think it's an activity.
It is?
It's a sport.
It's a sport, the way you do it. So it seems shopping and partying are the most popular activities for Melburnians on the weekends. For me, I always found shopping really hard work. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm Martin Jama, reporting for Cosmo Times in Melbourne. Now back to Shanghai.
After a long work week, the weekend just can't come soon enough. But when it finally does, people here in Shanghai really know how to relax. So let's hit the street and find out what exactly people in Shanghai would like to do during their weekends. Hey, 你们好，想问一下你们周末喜欢做什么？
遛狗啊。
差不多陪他了。
那你们一起遛吗？
对啊。
你周末喜欢做什么？
我喜欢和朋友一起出去逛街，然后偶尔喝喝咖啡这样子。
看电影。
看电影啊。
唱歌吧。
独立音乐、电子音乐的 party。
逛逛街什么的。
打篮球什么的。
出门的话就是也是找一个比较清静的，可以吃下午茶的地方看书。
带小朋友的话就亲子游这样的。
During my weekends, I like to read, do some good food, eat, go running, spend my time outside in the nature if it's good weather.
Well, it looks like people in Shanghai all have their things to do during the weekend, such as reading a book or going to the cinema. Me personally, I like to play the video games. I think I should really brush up on my social interactions. So, hey, 你好，我叫小璇，你周末喜欢做什么？
拍拍照。
我可以跟你一块去吗？
可以啊，没问题。
It seems like only a few people go to theater for fun.
More people prefer to go out drinking and then sing like a concubine.
Are you going to act like Mei Lanfang for the entire show?
Oh, I am honoring history and this historical theater.
Want to learn about more fun things to do on weekends?
Then stay tuned because after the break, we will check out this week's City Search.
Cosmo time.
Where's Bai Xu? Oh, welcome back.
I'm here. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, I'm just embracing an elegant opera style.
Let's tune into this week's City Search.
Starting with New York City.
It could be morning, noon, or night here in New York City, and you will always find a show, but it's the crossover performances that are really captivating. I'm here in the East Village, and we're checking out a show that's been going on for decades. Without further ado, let's stomp to it. Stomp came onto the scene in 1991 in the United Kingdom. It made its debut here in the States in New York at the Orpheum Theater in 1994. While Stomp is considered off-Broadway now, it continues to sell out. It's one of the most popular shows here in New York, and one of the most unconventional. It's a mix of dance, music, and theatrical performance using everyday items like buckets, matches, brooms, and more.
I want them to come here and have fun, and the more noise you make, the more noise we make, and it's just a good time.
Very nice! Jeez!
You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
It's a great way for people to immediately enter our world, because as soon as they walk in, they're immersed in junk, and they may not know what to make of it, but by the end of the show, I'm sure they look at things very differently.
I'm in the mood to learn. Can you guys show me a little bit how you do that?
Of course.
There you go. Okay.
The matches groove that we played up, we start in the beginning, is based on a samba.
Okay.
So that's how we build it. We build it 1, 2, 3, 4.
Solo, let me hear. All right, very good.
Nice, not bad. You have those two. 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Just do it slow. Yeah, it's more easier if you think
not
more.
like a robot.
Up, down. There you go.
Okay.
You want to think up, down.
Okay.
Up, down. There it is.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Up.
I make my own way.
Everyone can relate to the boom. You don't need to speak any language to understand that, because that's a language in itself.
And all ages too. You don't have to be a certain age to appreciate it as well. So it affects a lot of people.
Yeah, so you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Music is in the ear.
Ah,
That's right.
I like that.
Left, right, clap. Right, left,
Okay.
clap. Right, clap. right, left, clap, right, left. There it is.
There we go.
You ready?
You're only going to do it one time because if you do it twice, you'll be in the lobby.
Right, left, clap. Right, left, clap.
What was the audition like?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Maybe a room full of 25 people, and they quickly demonstrated what they wanted us to learn, and like 3 people walked out. They were like, oh, no, and they left. But I stuck around, and I'm here today.
Interestingly enough, I didn't make it at first. I made it on the second round.
So try again, people. If you don't make your dream the first time, keep going. And how about you, little drummer boy?
I had the same thing as Steph. I didn't make it my first time. I had to audition twice. And you don't have to have either drumming or dancing background. Some people don't have either of those backgrounds. They just have the right vibe and the right character, and they learn really quickly because some people just have really, really great natural rhythm, you know? And
All right, so let's go.
yeah.
Head up.
All right. Nice.
Made it to the top. I think I can see my house from here. And what are we gonna do up here?
Sit down and put your feet up on this bar right there.
This is the most relaxing I've done all day. Okay.
There it is, you got it.
I'm ready for my popcorn.
Now we're gonna just wanna play, keep it nice and open, simple.
Sounds like a plan.
Kinda close to you,
Careful
there we go. That was it. You know everything now.
This is a great way to take out some aggression on a...
Oh, yeah.
While the show has been running for the past 20 years, you can't tell from the actors' enthusiasm. It's easy to tell that they bring a little something different to the stage with every performance.
Wow, Stomp looks like a very cool show.
Oh! What was that for?
I was just trying to create a little physical comedy.
I wish you'd try to appreciate the artistic elements of Peking opera.
Let's just head over to our next city search in Los Angeles. Can you imagine a way that is something musical and movement-based, but that turns into something visually permanent? As the best tap artist in LA, Chris Raleigh creates original pieces of artwork by tap dancing on canvas.
Tap artist creates paintings using the tap steps and language from tap dancing as the medium for the painting. And the way that it started, I think, was just tap dancing and thinking about what the footprints are that tap dancers leave behind. And that's how it started.
So you try to show the steps on the canvas. That's the first ideas you have.
That's exactly right. To do this, the only thing that ever touches the canvas are the tap shoes. And the only way that paint goes onto a canvas is through tap dancing or through music. And that idea is, the other focus is trying to look like music with tap steps.
So where do you usually paint? At home or in public or anywhere?
Most anywhere. I've done it on the sidewalks, I've done it in parks by myself, I've done it by the beach. What I like to do is ask people to give me 3 favorite colors and their favorite piece of music. And that's how I'll create their painting. This was a specific step that's in tap dancing. It's called the pullback.
The pullback.
Pullback. And it's a syncopated pullback, right? But then you know if you want to accent a certain step, I try to pull it off in a way that you can see it as clearly as possible.
Yes.
And be like, if you've taken tap class and I say, this is a syncopated pullback. Oh, I see
so
it.
the student can tell
Yes.
how it works.
Yes. This was a custom pair of tap shoes that I got 6-7 years ago. Every piece that has been created has been in these shoes. So they carry, I think it's around 100, 150 pieces right now.
150 pieces.
Every time when Chris tap dances and paints on canvas, there is always attention and good energy he gets from people.
You know, like kids will show me pictures of their little tap shoes with paint on them, you know, and it's a cool thing to see that, again, that energy kind of being passed along. So you can almost see certain people's mind open a little bit, you know, which for me is fantastic. And so it feels great to be in Los Angeles right now for this. It feels like there's an engine that got started.
The energy.
Yes, and we're taking that and it's exploding.
Do you think tap dancing on canvas is kind of what your passion is and what you want to keep doing for a long time?
I think so. I mean, goal for me is to kind of spread the art of tap dancing in the visual art world and just open new avenues.
I'm Xiwen, reporting from Los Angeles for Cosmo Times.
Love learning about unique forms of performance art?
Then don't change the channel because there's more when we come back.
On this week's Shanghai City Search.
Cosmo Time.
Welcome back. So far, we've looked at some elements of musical theaters in US.
Now let's take a look at some musical theater right here in Shanghai.
木乃是谁？
亮君不战死。
女性为什么要上战场？是恐惧的，还是期待的？
We have been seeing plenty of versions of the legendary character Mulan in recent memory, one of the 4 greatest Chinese ancient female heroes who fought in place of her dad in battle. She's taken the form of a computerized heroine in the animated adaptation Mulan, and Vicky Zhao has taken on her persona in the live-action Mulan picture as well. But I don't think you've seen Mulan quite like this. This is the modern operatic take of Mulan shown recently at the 15th China Shanghai International Arts Festival. Using a unique storytelling method to emphasize Mulan's childhood and her time in battle as an adult. Traditionally, classic performances like Chinese opera would only appeal to a certain type of audience. But with the combination of percussion instruments, it has created a crossover modern art form that neither one could accomplish by itself. Artistic director Zhu Zhongqing was the mastermind behind coordinating this intricate production.
因为我是打击乐工作者，我多年来追求也去尝试跨界演出，所以打击是我最大的诉求。从打击演出的无限可能，比如说乐器来演、声音来演，结合历史、文学、舞蹈、戏剧、灯光、服装。 它会展现出来一个什么样子？
过节的时候，家家户户好热闹啊！
What makes this production special is that there's actually 2 Mulan characters appearing on stage. One represents Peking opera, utilizing a posture rhyme technique.
我不怕，我要去。
And the other one represents the percussion instrument playing Mulan. They mix these 2 art forms so seamlessly, and what challenges do these performers face?
那比如说，在我们的打击乐的演奏上呢，我们有木琴啊，有铁琴，有定音鼓等等。那我在有一个场景，就是跟京剧木兰，它有一个同时在场上的一个时刻。那他唱，好像在回忆他10几岁还在家乡的时候。 而我那个时候扮演的就是已经在沙场上的木兰，然后是一个将军的角色。那我用6支琴锤来演奏木琴，来代表他的那一种气势，跟他离乡，然后准备从军的那种心境的变化。
Shanghai is definitely the top destination for mixing traditional and modern art forms. This city can cradle and harness anything that has passion. Different cultures provide a platform for crossover performances and a stage for talented artists. This type of crossover performance is just the beginning of what is possible in Shanghai. There's definitely never a shortage of new and innovative ideas to tell a classic story. production has just ended its Shanghai run and will be heading to other Chinese destinations.
So, all over the world, theater performance seems to be pretty popular.
I can see why. It's pretty entertaining.
Oh God, what is that?
What? No food in the theater! What?
Now that's a physical comedy.
Recently in Shanghai, one of China's top product designers, Jamie Yang, took us on a journey through Jamie Yang design exploration. It gave us insight into style through the mantra "the future depends on the past only through the present," illustrating his design philosophy in aesthetic thinking. His design traverses history, human culture, society, and life to tell a story entrenched in each piece of work. As a 5 Red Dot Design Award winner, Jamie has a Master's of Industrial Design from Germany, which has raised his standards for style, leading him to design the 2013 ATP 1000 Masters Trophy.
在10年前，我在德国留学和工作的时候，我就经常去逛德国以及欧洲的一些跳蚤市场。从中我们可以解读到很多信息，比如说地区的某一个族群他们的审美，那当地的一些人们，然后呢一些独特的工艺，我觉得都会反映到这件老的产品当中，这个器具当中。
You can check out Jamie's work in K11 till November 16th.
The trend this winter focuses on the luxury material and sophisticated craftsmanship. Beads, sequins, and patchwork are all elements that make your outfit stand out from the crowd. Recently in Beijing, a high-fashion craftsman exhibition are held showing fashionistas exactly how these delicate pieces are made. A-listers including Su Qi, Daniel Chang, and Huang Yi attended the red carpet with star-studded outfits.
其实还蛮期待的，因为每一个包包从它可能只是一个小珠珠，然后到完成一个那么棒、那么漂亮、那么精致的一个手袋，我觉得必须要经过很多层的功夫。
The exhibition also featured a series of differently manufactured workmanship tablets and working canvas set in a line, providing the visitor a different kind of experience and approach to the products.
Well, this has been a fun episode.
You can say that again.
Well, this has been a fun episode. Well, except for that physical comedy part, that was too much.
Well, there's no business like show business, and the show must go on.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, and see you all next time.
Come on. Come on.